Welcome to Somerset.
It's just the damnedest thing I've ever seen. Looks like original paint. There's a bunch of cars here. Hi, I'm Dennis Gage, and welcome to My Classic Car. Well, this week we're in Somerset, Kentucky for Somernite's Cruise. Now, this show's in its 12th year, but they don't do it just once a year, they do it 7 times a year. April through October, usually about the 4th weekend of the month, and I'm telling you, on a light day, they pack in 1,000 cars. Really cool town. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. This has got to be one of the wildest setups here. This is a Crosley, and I always thought these things looked sort of like an appliance. Hey Brink, how you doing, man?
Hello, Dennis. Welcome to Somernite's Cruise.
You know, nice place you got here. Somerset's a pretty town.
Thank you.
And you guys have been at this for a while, right?
Yes, we have. We've been doing this for 12 years.
But not just once a year.
No, we do it 7 times a year.
And, you know, it started with, you know, I would imagine a few hundred cars, but now you're, even on a light cruise, you're packing in 1,000 cars down here.
That's right. We started our first cruise in with 267 cars, and today we are over 1,600 cars.
Yowza. Yeah, that's a lot of cars here.
We take over the town, overrun the restaurants, and fill the strip.
Man, and you know, Somerset's a beautiful area.
It is.
So you guys kind of like it here, huh?
That's exactly right.
And it's not even a well-kept secret. You publicize it pretty much too, right?
We do. We promote it a lot. This is our biggest event of the year. It's where we do a cruise in from Cincinnati, Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Bowling Green, Kentucky, and Pikeville, Kentucky.
Man, so I mean, they're just coming from all directions
together.
And then there's all the folks that just come down here for the fun of it all.
That's exactly right.
Man, and I mean, you fill up the streets, the parking lots, every nook and cranny's full of cars.
Yes, they are. They really are today. They are really filled today. We have a full house.
Yes, yes, you do. And you know, a lot of guys sporting these yellow shirts. It's kind of I guess the group that puts this whole thing on. You got quite a dedicated bunch.
We do. We've got about 50 members that pull the show together each month, and they're a dedicated group.
And it's got to be embraced by the city, because you do really just take it over. So the city must be behind it too.
We are well sponsored by our city.
Yeah, you can't beat that, you know?
No.
Well, you know, it's a beautiful day, beautiful setting, man, and there are some great cars. Let's go look at a few.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right.
Well, Jackie, this thing is gorgeous, man.
Well, thank you very much.
This is a 39 Lincoln Zephyr, right?
Right, yep.
You know, which was a stunningly beautiful car to begin with. But
I think
these
so.
things
Yeah.
street rod out like there's no tomorrow. I mean, it is just gorgeous. They're swoopy in every dimension, you know, they flow. You've changed the grill up here though, right?
Yeah, I built this grill, and it took me like 2 weeks to do it, and it's all stainless steel, and I formed the thing and TIG welded all of it together. By the way, it's got BMW Mini Cooper headlights.
I thought that's what those
and
were.
those little marker lights are from a 99 Cougar, and they're turned up this way. And I put an extra bulb in there, so I got both the turn signals and the marker lights.
Man, you don't mess around, do you?
No.
So the original grill would have come, what, kind of flat?
It comes right across this way, right about to here. And
So
all
you
this is new, yeah.
Oh man, it just looks fantastic.
Thank you.
And this peak in the fender, that was in the car.
That's unique to these cars. They had that, you know, all of them did.
Just beautiful, man. Now you've obviously lowered her down. She's on air.
Yeah, it's air right on all 4 corners.
And then, did you chop it or not? That's the original?
No, I didn't chop it, because when I got it down, it didn't act like it needed chopping, you know.
What an interior. But that's the original Gage placement.
That's the original
and everything.
Gage. That's what I really love about the car, is the Gage and the windshield wipers, you know.
You know, that is so Art Deco, where the Gage is and just the look of it and everything. And man, I tell you, and these cars, again, like you say, swoopy everywhere. This is the longest back of any car I think ever.
It's the longest one I've seen in the older cars, you know.
Yeah, and the fenders, I mean, again, did they have this peak?
Yep.
But you've done, I mean, she's different back here.
I stretched them about 7 to 8 inches longer and installed these
those
LEDs.
are nice.
Yeah. Another little feature, you got the pop-up.
Well, that's trick.
You just fill the gas in there without even taking the cap off. Push down, it's locked in.
And then how about the license plate?
That folds down on a double acting air cylinder, and then I got a little rack and pinion here that takes it back up there, and you don't see anything.
Clean.
In case you want to take some moonshine and
just in case. Well, this is, I mean, this is such a low-profile car. It's a perfect moonshine runner.
Right.
Nobody would notice
and I got
this.
plenty of power to run the law.
Well, yeah, the Zemi tells me that you probably don't have the original V12 in it. You don't have something else. Let's go look and see what you got.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, you know, that's not that V12 they came with.
No, that's a 426 Hemi. That's the old Hemi like they had in the 70 Cudas.
But this is a brand new crate, right?
Yeah, crate motor.
Holy
brand new
cow.
crate motor. It's got probably 30 miles on it, you know.
That is one fine looking car. Wow, that's just gorgeous. And the color, what kind of a...
That's a PPG color. It's a stock color. It's a candy color. It's called Emerald City Green.
39 Lincoln Zephyr, now Zemi. Right?
Zemi, yes.
Shaggy, thanks for bringing
All
this
right.
baby out. That
Thank
is
you
a
very
fine
much.
piece.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, Barbara, this is a car you don't see at just every car show. No.
So few were made that
few were
there
made.
couldn't be one at every car show.
1954 Kaiser Darrin. Really one of the most unique cars I think ever built, and built by Kaiser. Kaiser, kind of known as a stodgy, you know, kind of not very flashy, and they come up and they build this.
Dutch Darrin came to see them.
That's right, he did, and you see Dutch Darrin's influence. He was known for the Darrin dip down the side there. All his cars had that dip. But I tell you, one of the things that's so unique about this car is this front end. And what I found is women just love this car. When they see this, they just love it.
Looks like kissy lips.
Is that what it is? It's kissy lips? Is that what it is? You know, I never knew that, but I can kind of see that. As a lot of people know, I'm kind of a sucker for green cars anyway. But this is a really interesting color, and they only came, I believe, in 4 colors.
Yes.
There's red, white, yellow, and then this.
Pine Tint.
Was that what it was called? What was it called?
Pine Tint.
Pine Tint. And it's a fiberglass car, basically, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a fiberglass car.
Now, of course, you know, probably the most distinctive feature of this very distinctive car is the pocket door. These things are just amazing. Can you close that for me? Just slides in and out of the fender.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that. And then back in. So smooth, so nice.
I know.
And, you know, the 3-position top, either all the way cut back here or just gone. And green seats, and I mean, it's just green through and through.
Talk about the green car. It doesn't use much fuel either. Hey, we got one.
That's right. It's a green car. It's really a green car. And this padded dash and the vertical stitching and everything, that was all factory.
It was
correct.
exactly how it was in the factory.
Man. And you know, so beautiful. I mean, it comes back, it swoops back here. I love your license plate. You found one that was also Pine Tint. It's just amazing.
No, but it was that creamy color back in '54.
And it's like a body like nothing else. But really, this is just a Henry J with a really fancy body on it, right? Fiberglass
Exactly.
body. It's really a Henry
Exactly.
J, which had this little 6-cylinder engine. Let's go look at that. I'll open it up, okay?
That's fine.
I'll be really careful. Oh man, Barbara, that is a sweet little engine. These babies are only about 90 horsepower, right?
Right.
But they're not hauling a very heavy car.
No, it's just pretty. A lot of curves.
A lot of curves. I gotta tell you, you know, I've always loved these, and you don't see them hardly at all. They're very rare. 54 Kaiser Darrin in Pine Tint. I have died and gone to heaven. Thanks so much for bringing it
Well,
out.
thank you.
$19.99. We've been doing this a while. Well, Brian, this is a really funky vehicle. I have never seen one of these. It's an international pickup, but it's a crew cab and a short bed. What is this baby?
It's a 67 Travelette 1100B 4-wheel drive pickup truck.
A Travelette.
Travelette.
Did International, I mean, when did they start making crew cabs?
1958.
That was like pretty early. I mean,
Yeah, they were really ahead of their time on a lot of things.
was that the first production crew cab?
As far as I know, they
Wow.
were the innovator of it.
Man, it's pretty. I mean, it's wild looking. She's sitting up high. Was this the stock ride height? Or?
No, it's got about 2 inches of lift
You
on it,
pumped
and
it
it's
up
got
a
the
little
big
bit.
tires.
Yeah.
Yeah, pumped it up a little.
It's not an international color.
No,
though.
it's actually a Ford color. It's a Wedgwood medium metallic.
You know, she looks good. I like it on the truck.
Well,
But
thank
man,
you.
it's tall. It's, you know, it's definitely up there. And really the interior, you know, usually I say, you know, let's get down and look in. You don't have to get down on this. You just stand up to it.
Right.
But this is bone stock also.
Bone stock interior.
Man, You know, actually it's pretty fancy for an international.
Yeah, it's a pretty fancy truck.
And that's a big back seat too. I mean, you
Yeah,
got
it has
leg
plenty
room,
of leg room.
but then a fairly short bed.
Yes, this is a short bed.
You've apparently covered it with something.
I put the liner in the bottom of it.
Well, this baby has no bumper.
I have the bumper, but I just don't like the factory bumper. It doesn't really suit the truck, so I have a custom bumper to go on it. It just
All in due time, right?
just takes time to
Again,
get
right.
everything done.
Well, now this thing's got just tons of options. I bet it's got a special engine too. Let's go see what's got.
All right.
It's not quiet either. Wow. A V8. Okay. What V8?
It's a 304 cubic inch International Harvester
They
engine.
made a 304 V8.
They made a 304 V8.
Pretty good size engine.
Yeah.
You know, enough to move this around.
It carries the truck pretty well.
She is absolutely a gorgeous truck.
Oh,
though,
thank you.
man. And what a ring it has.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, so 67 International 1100 Travelette.
Travelette.
Wow, way cool truck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian.
Appreciate it.
That's a bad truck, man. Well, Sonny, this is a mighty pretty car.
Thank you very
I
much.
love the color combo. I saw it, wow, man, that's pretty. And I thought, you know, I don't remember ever seeing a four-door convertible, but that's because they didn't make a four-door
That's
convertible.
right, they didn't make one.
You made a four-door.
Me and my friend Glenn Miller did this.
How do you do that?
Just very carefully.
Very, probably fairly slowly
Yeah,
too.
and-
But, so you had to, I mean, you had to hack it here. And what are the doors from?
55 four-door sedan.
Okay.
And see, the doors work, everything.
So you cut the top off of a
Sedan.
A sedan. And did you have to put any bracing underneath?
Yes, it's got a convertible frame under it.
Wow.
And we welded gussets in on the posts that go in between the doors, and then a brace across the floor. So it's a good, solid car.
It looks like the factory did it. I mean, when I saw that, I went, wow, that's cool. You know, like I said, never saw one.
I'm surprised that General Motors didn't make them.
It really,
They would-
really looks great. But here again, I mean, she's pretty much stock 55, right?
Yep. Outside, you look at it, everything looks stock.
I mean, it looks factory. And you know, of course, the Continental kit, that's fantastic. Dual antennas, you got it all going on. And is the top the same mechanism as a 55 convertible would have been?
Well, no, it doesn't have a top. It's just a roadster right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
roadster.
Bright work looks great. You probably had to redo all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, that costs a little bit of money.
Yeah, re-chromed and repolished all the stainless steel. And,
Oh man, oh man, oh man. But you left an absolutely stock 55 dash, right?
yeah. Original radio, original clock, speedometer, everything's original.
But you fabbed in some cup holders.
Well, just set them in there. It just sets in there.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, they always need a cup
Yeah,
holders.
oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Adds to it.
This would have had a 265, right?
It would have had 265.
You've done everything else. You probably did the engine too.
Yeah, we did a 350 Chevy engine in it with a 350 turbo.
Let's go look at it.
Okay.
Well, it looks nice.
Yeah.
So you went, yeah, it's kind of interesting. You went with a 350 Chev. That's probably a newer engine, right?
Yeah.
But you left a 55 oil bath air cleaner on it.
Yep. And then 283 manifolds and valve covers. I tell everybody it's a 350 choked down like a 283.
And you upgraded suspension and stuff?
Yes.
So it really is. I mean, it's a modern car.
It's a modern car with the old 55 look.
Boom. Great hood ornament. Sonny, this is a beautiful car. GM should have made a four-door convertible in 55.
Well, thank you, Dennis.
But you took care of it for him.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you, man. Great car, buddy. She just won a T-Bucket. Somernite's Cruise. You should really come. It's a blast. Well, Art, what do we got? We got a 66 Plymouth Sport Fury, right? It's convertible.
Convertible. 1966 Plymouth Sport Fury convertible.
What a wild interior.
And
now, you know, and this was kind of typical, like the dash is a darker green than the rest, but a lot of times that was the case.
that is correct. It's just the way it came from the factory. I did put the dark green carpet covers on it, but other than that, it's pretty much all original. And I've always enjoyed having an all original car, and it's a great car to drive.
Well, you know, I actually like the Citroen color with the yellow outside, and even your center speaker grill. That's the same color match to the interior, right?
That is correct. Yes.
I mean, these were nice cars. A lot of nice trim, a little bit of silver piping on it. The console looks in great shape. Did you have to redo that, or was that?
I did clean up the console, but it's the original console that came in it.
Because they usually
So-
get beat up more than that.
It was just the way the car come.
Man, that's a honking
yeah.
speedometer, isn't it? You know how fast you're going in that thing.
Yes.
Were the skirts an aftermarket or an
No,
option, or that was just part of the car?
That was part of the car.
Yeah. I always like the taillight setup. I think that's real nice.
Yep.
And the
all-
Plymouth was on the bumper?
That was on the bumper, yes. I was very particular about putting it all back to original shape.
Well, this would have been, that's kind of a 318, 383.
It's a 383 two-barrel in it.
Let's go look at it, man.
And, okay.
So we got a 383 two-barrel.
383 two-barrel. A lot of them come with the four-barrel, but this just happened to have the two-barrel on, and going down the highway, the two-barrel does everything I want it to do.
Yeah,
so
you know, it gets this car around fine.
that's-
I'm kind of surprised she's got power brakes, but in '66 it was still a single master cylinder?
Exactly, and 67 is when they changed to a dual cylinder.
All right. Boy, and I like the hood-mounted directional
Yes.
signals. Oh, she's really nice. Plymouth Sport Fury
right.
convertible.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Okay?
Thanks,
you.
Art. Yeah! You know, Somernites Cruise is pandemonium. It's a good time. 7 times a year. Somerset, Kentucky. Check this baby out.